This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Alex Eala thrills fans. Book semifinal spot at Jingshan Open. Philippines' volleyball sweetheart Leila Barros is back in Manila. PureBlends, a pen stroke away from unleashing Titan squad in the PBA. Gauff blasts off defending China Open title. Skier Andrzej Bargiel pulls off the unthinkable on empty Everest. In Major League Baseball, Tigers snap losing streak, tie Guardians in American League Central with 4-2 win. Meanwhile, in the NBA, Devin Booker keeps Suns grounded amid roster revamp. And joining us live right here at the BNC studio, one of the hottest free agents in the Philippine basketball scene, Cole Micek. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 26th of September. Now, here's our roundup. With fire in her game, Alex Eala advanced to the Jingshan Open semifinals in style, dominating local favorite Lu Jiajing's 6-4, 6-2 in the quarterfinals in China. The Filipina star held firm in a crucial service game, saving breakpoint to stay within reach. From there, she broke back at 4-all after a string of unforced errors from Lu and rode the momentum to take the first set 6-4. In the second set, Lu briefly gained the upper hand with an opening break, but Eala immediately responded with sharper, more aggressive shot making. The 20-year-old raced through 5 straight games, dictating from the baseline and moving in for winners to close out the match 6-4, 6-1. Eala now clinches a semifinal spot against New Zealand's third seed Lulu Sun on Saturday. Sun, currently world number 146, reached a career high of number 39 in September 2024. She holds a 13-23 record this season and beat Eala last year in the Wimbledon qualifying 7-6, 7-5. Eala had eased past Aliona Falei of Belarus in round 1 and Mei Yamaguchi of Japan in round 2, showing she's in fine form heading deep into the draw. The Philippines joyfully welcomes back volleyball's beloved icon Leila Barros after 25 years. Known as the darling of volleyball, Leila captivated Filipino fans during the 2000 FIVB World Grand Prix with her electrifying performances and infectious smile. Her return is a full-circle moment for the sport in the Philippines. Now a 3-time Olympian and serving as a senator in Brazil, Leila will be the guest of honor at the 2025 FIVB Men's World Volleyball World Championship Finals on September 28 at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. Her presence at this prestigious event is a testament to the enduring bond between her and the Filipino volleyball community. Don't miss this unforgettable reunion. Leila Barros is back, and the excitement is simply palpable. There's no stopping a Titan from storming into the PBA. League Commissioner Willie Marshall said that only a few details need to be ironed out before PureBlends takes over the Northport franchise. Lock, stock, and barrel. The PBA chief is confident that PureBlends, which sources said will use one of its brands that bear the Titan name, will be part of the league's 50th season, kicking off on October 5 at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. PureBlends reportedly purchased the Northport franchise for 90 million pesos, but the PBA chose to give itself more time to review the agreement. Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth at 8,849 meters, a holy grail for climbers, mountaineers, and even skiers. Andrzej Bargiel reached the summit and defied all odds by skiing back to base camp without supplemental oxygen. The 37-year-old Polish athlete already skied from the summit of every Karakoram 8,000-meter peak, including K2, and now adds Everest. After climbing up and down the camps to acclimatize, he left Camp 4 at 11:24 p.m. Now on September 21, spent 16 hours in the death zone above 8,000 meters and summited at 3:17 p.m. on September 22. Then he put on his skis and descended, passing the Hillary Step ridge to the balcony and south called by 3:45. Camp 4 and Geneva Spur to Camp 2 by 8:30 p.m. Darkness stopped him, but at next day, 7 a.m., he continued skiing past Camp 1 through the Kumbu Ice Fall without ropes and reached base camp at 8:45 a.m. This feat joins his first ski descents of Gasherbrum 1 and 2, K2, Broad Peak, and Manaslu without oxygen, pushing human strength to the limit. In the NBA, Phoenix may have a new coach, new GM, and a roster shakeup. But Devin Booker remains the face of the franchise. The four-time All-Star, now in his 11th season, signed a $145 million extension that keeps him with the Suns through 2030. Booker says his leadership will be key this year as he looks to guide Phoenix back to the finals for the first time since 2021. The Suns acquired Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, Mark Williams, and rookie big man Kaman Maluak in a major roster revamp, while first-year coach Jordan Ott calls Booker's presence a blessing, saying, quote, "This is his team." With a young core and veteran leaders like Booker, Phoenix hopes to find chemistry quickly and compete at the highest level. The pressure is on, but Booker insists he has unfinished business and is ready to lead the Suns back to glory. And here's your daily dose of sports lingo. In badminton, have you ever seen a shuttle seem to go one way but suddenly drop somewhere else? What's the secret behind that trick? It's called a deception, a shot designed to trick the opponent, making them move incorrectly. Players use body moves, racket angle, and speed variation to hide the true direction of the shuttle. It requires quick thinking, precision, and creativity. Mastering deception can turn the tables in a match, forcing your opponent to guess and giving you the upper hand. It's time for our off-court buzzer. Are human umpires about to become extinct? Major League Baseball is stepping into the future. Home plate calls won't be sacred anymore. The 2026 season will see robot umpires in action with the automated ball strike or ABS challenge system tested in last year's preseason. Powered by Hawkeye technology, pitchers, catchers, or batters can now challenge ball strike calls electronically. Teams get 2 challenges per game with extra appeals in extra innings. Managers and dugout players, no say. Reviews will flash on outfield screens, taking just 13.8 seconds on average, and successful challenges let teams keep their chances. MLB calls it a middle ground between full robot umps and the traditional human error. For the first time in history, the home plate umpire's call at baseball's highest level can be questioned. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 26th of September. Up next, joining us live right here at the BNC studio, one of the hottest free agents in the Philippine basketball scene, Cole Micek. When we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. Our guest's resume is as diverse as it can get. Actor, model, professional 3x3 basketball player, and now one of the hottest free agents in the Philippine basketball scene. Please welcome to the BNC studio, Mr. Cole Micek. Brother, good evening. Thank you so much for coming down here to The Scorecard.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor, man. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Hey, welcome back, bro.
Thank you.
You were telling me before we went live that it's been 8 or 9 years since the last time you came out here to play basketball. 9 years.
9 years, yeah.
Grabe. All right. Sige, before we get to what's happening as of late, I want to go back to the beginning because the first time I heard about you, and of course Filipino sports fans heard about you, was sometime in 2014. Cole Micek, coming back to the motherland from Los Angeles, California, to play for Ateneo. So could you give us a little bit about your background, where you were born, how you got into the sport, and how you decided to come back here to play for Ateneo?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Southern California, just north of LA, and come from a very athletic family. Both mom and dad played college sports, and my ate played college and pro volleyball here, actually. And so I got recruited to go to Ateneo after high school. I never would have thought I was going to go there because I was planning on playing college in the States, but I did a training camp in Las Vegas with the team, and they offered me a full ride scholarship. So then kind of made the move to go to, oh my gosh, that's really throwing it back there. That's amazing.
That's the running man challenge, right?
Wow, that's incredible.
Hey, is that Anton?
Anton Assistio, of course.
Assistio, 30.
Jamie Escalier. Yeah. My guys, wow, throwing it back. But man, it was really special to come back here. That was my first time, 18 years old, packing up everything and moving out here to the Philippines. Yeah.
That's a leap of faith, bro. 18
sure.
years old.
18 years old, yeah.
Okay, so obviously, I want to ask what happened.
Yeah.
And do you consider that your biggest what if, or maybe one of your biggest what ifs in your basketball journey?
Yeah, I definitely consider it a big what if. I wish I could have donned the blue and white in the UAP, but it just wasn't working out. I think we were waiting for my papers to be fixed, and then we would have had to wait another season. And I already sat out 2 years, so I didn't want to sit out another year. So we ultimately decided to go home, play college in the States, and then make my way back here eventually.
Okay, so you played college in the States.
Yeah.
You finished your education there.
Yeah, so I went back to LA. I went to Moore Park College for 1 year, played junior college with the Moore Park College Raiders. Had a really good season, averaged 18 points a game, and had a lot of D2 offers in California, and then ultimately decided to go to St. Francis, where I spent my junior and senior year there. And yeah, really good coach, really great program. We went to the Sweet 16. We did the best in school history. My senior year, I was the leading scorer, and I'm top 10 in three-pointers made there in just 2 seasons. So I had a really great college career back home, and was happy to do that. And in the Midwest, it's cold. Ang lamig. Super cold there.
After saying that, your numbers, sayang, yung Ateneo, di ba? Imagine if Cole Micek did play in the UAP for Ateneo, that would have been something. You would have played with Anton Assistio, Isaac Go, that group.
Go,
30.
Adrian Wong, 30, yeah.
That would have been something.
It would have been cool. But I was so excited for them, watching them and win all their championships. I was super supportive of them still. Yeah.
This was the three-peat, right?
Yeah, that was a
with
three-peat.
Coach Tab.
Yeah, Coach Tab, yeah.
Yeah, that is a what if.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, now I remember after your Ateneo days, I would see pictures of you as a coach at the Mamba Sports Academy with the late great Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
How did you land that opportunity, and
Man.
do you have any core memories and stories with Kobe?
Oh, of course, yeah. So I was fortunate enough to work with Kobe for 2 summers, and so I started working at Sports Academy back in 2016. And then he came along and partnered with us in 2018. And luckily enough, he didn't fire me when it came on. So I still got to be on and coach there. And yeah, I was a pro skills trainer there and coached the youth camps. And man, he was so special, man. Being able to work alongside him and have interactions with him. He just had this aura. Like the kids talk about aura. He had this impeccable aura and just like walks in the gym. He's like fully glowing. You could hear a pin drop. All the eyes are turned to him, and he's just an amazing guy. So meticulous. So everything is attention to detail. As he's telling these campers here, you got to really pay attention to detail. So. Yeah.
Some people say though that not everybody is built to be a teammate of Kobe.
Sure.
So ikaw, kinabahan ka ba? Na you didn't want to screw up around a guy like that.
I think I could. I think I could be a teammate of his. Funny enough, he was watching my first interaction with him. He watched me work out, and it was the most amazing interaction I could have had, meeting your idol for the first time. So, yeah, he was awesome, man.
So growing up, Kobe was your GOAT.
He was my GOAT. He's my idol, and just having that first meeting with him, like he was watching me work out, and I remember. There's Jamie.
Hey. wait. Finish what you
I'll
were going to
finish
say
the
about
Kobe story.
Yeah.
So he was watching me work out, and I was hitting shot after shot after shot. I go meet him, and he immediately asked me like where I play, where I'm from, and he told me I have a smooth stroke, and he loved my work ethic. Yeah. And then I told him where I was going to go play, and I was kind of downplaying it. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go play NAI ball at St. Francis, and he was like, that's amazing, that's great hoop, like go get buckets. And then I remember saying, I'll try my best. And he immediately stopped me in my tracks and was like, I can't say what he said on live television, but he said, nah, F that. Like, go out there and do it. Like, you're going to go do it. And that for me, it was just the most amazing interaction I could have had with him that first time meeting him, and then just being able to work with him and seeing how he, interacted with everybody was super special.
Man, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you had that experience, a once in a lifetime moment.
Yeah.
But Jamie Foxx, another legend.
Yeah.
How did you meet him? You seem to be good friends.
Really
Tell
good
us the
buddy
story
of mine.
about that.
Yeah, he's the man, bro. He's so he would come into Sports Academy and he hired me as his personal trainer because he'd like to do basketball as his cardio as he's leading up to movies. So he'd rather do basketball instead of that's hilarious. He also trained me in boxing. But yeah, he's a legend, bro. And we got to know each other over the years. He became kind of a family friend. He helped sponsor my 3-on-3 team. Like when we travel around the States and play different countries, he was helping sponsor our team. So absolute amazing guy, most genuine dude you'll ever meet, honestly.
That's amazing. Did he help you or open your mind to try venturing into acting and modeling?
He definitely did. Yeah, he's definitely an inspiration of mine, and he kind of helped me get into the acting world for sure. Yeah. So I always go to him, whether if I have a big audition, I'll reach out to him. He'll kind of help me through it and stuff like that. So it's really awesome.
All right. So speaking of the acting, maybe you can talk about that on the Daily Dish.
Yeah.
With, Ferdy and Monique. So that will be a part 2 for Cole Micek here on BNC. But I want to ask about the 3x3.
Yeah.
Another legend, Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah.
Who I actually covered when he came here with the Miami team.
Ah, okay.
So how did you get into 3x3, which is obviously a very physically demanding sport? It's not the same as 5-on-5.
Oh my gosh, yeah, very physical. So I got into 3x3 after college. A good buddy of mine that I trained with, Kareem, he was on Jimmer's team and he got me into 3x3. And then I've been training with Team USA since 2021. And when Jimmer came on before the Olympics, we were kind of helping them get ready. So we were the USA Select team, so just the team that helps the national team get ready for Olympics, FIBA World Cup, America Cup, all of that stuff. And getting to work with Jimmer and battling him was really awesome, man. We had some good battles. He's a tough matchup, it's tough to guard, chasing him off screens and everything. But really good dude, obviously, and a good friend of mine. And he's on my basketball resume. He's like, Cole, let me know what coach I need to call. You deserve a spot here. He's just the most genuine dude, and I really look up to him as a person and a player, obviously.
Yeah, shout out to another legend, Jimmer, for that.
Yeah,
man,
my guy.
you've had a great journey meeting all of these amazing people, from Kobe to Jamie Foxx to Jimmer for that. And now you're back here in the Philippines. As you said, after 9 years, I first felt that, maybe Cole might take another shot at playing basketball in the Philippines when I saw you play for the Macau Black Bears. And then you joined the draft with Rain or Shine.
Yeah.
So tell us about that whole experience of trying to get into the PBA, and maybe what's your plan moving forward from there? Yeah,
so super fortunate to start getting back into the 5-on-5 game, transitioning from 3x3 to play with Macau in the Asian tournament. And then, we submitted to the draft, PBA draft. Rain or Shine got me. And but unfortunately, it didn't work out where I'm going to play with them this season. I wish them all the best. But moving forward, I think I'm going to go back to Macau Black Bears for now. And we actually might join the PBA in the upcoming one of the upcoming conferences. So I might be able to get my revenge on some teams that passed up on me in the draft, but we'll see. So Macau and 3x3, and there's a lot in the works for sure.
Yeah, and that will definitely give everybody an opportunity to see what you're all about, how you play.
Yeah.
Cole, all the best, man. Thank you so much for the time.
Of course.
And looking forward to seeing you play. Hopefully
you,
in the PBA with the Macau Black Bears.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
All right, brother.
In due time.
Cole Micek here on the Scorecard.
You,
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it.
Up next, it's a rivalry renewed. Alex Eala wants payback. Lulu Sun wants proof she still owns the edge. 2 players, 1 final spot on the line. Who rises, who falls? We're about to find out. So stay locked in and keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Here we go. Alex Eala's incredible Asian swing takes another dramatic turn. The 20-year-old Filipino phenom is 1 win away from the Jingshan Open final. But standing across the net, Lulu Sun, the rival who's already written her name into Eala's story. Eala punched her ticket to the semis by taking down Chinese veteran Lu Jiajing 6-4, 6-1. That's 3 straight matches in Jingshan without dropping a set. And if you've been following her season, this is no surprise. She's fresh off a title in Guadalajara. She's been ranked as high as world number 56, and she's suddenly the player every rising star dreads drawing in the bracket. But here's where it gets tricky. Lulu Sun is not just another seed. She's the definition of dangerous. Last summer, she beat Eala in the final round of Wimbledon qualifiers, 7-6, 7-5. And what did Sun do after that? She went on a magical run to the Wimbledon quarterfinals, beating Emma Raducanu and becoming the first New Zealand woman in decades to break through on that stage. So now, we get the rematch. And it's layered. Eala is the top seed here at world number 58. Sun is ranked down at 146, but has a career high of 39, which means she knows how to hang with the best. Both players haven't dropped a set all week. Both have that mix of grit and shot-making flair that can break matches wide open. For Eala, it's not about showing she's not just the girl who shocked champions in Miami and Mexico. She's the one who can consistently go deep, handle the pressure, and start knocking on the top 50 door. For Sun, it's about reminding the tour that her Wimbledon run wasn't a fluke, it was a warning shot. So Eala's baseline consistency and heavy forehand versus Sun's lefty angles and big match confidence. Woo! Great matchup right here. So stay locked in as Alex Eala and Lulu Sun clash for a spot in the Jingshan final. And here's your breakdown for tomorrow. This isn't just another semifinal in a WTA 125. Eala's chasing another finals berth. Sun's chasing redemption. And only one of them gets to walk through that door in Jingshan. So tune in, lock in, and watch this rivalry get a new chapter. So keep your eyes on the prize. Before we go, think on this. From multiple Grand Slam winner known for his power and strong mental focus, a bona fide tennis generational talent, Jannik Sinner once said, "I think that for me to play another tournament is positive because every match is a new beginning and I must be mentally ready to give my all on the court." Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again next week on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.